Wax green.
It's fine. We're good. We didn't make
Why
many
are
money
you
that
selling
day.
the blue fruits and the crocus?
Because they're silver. What else are we gonna use them for?
But we can turn them into things to grow more blue fruits and crocus.
Blue flutes.
Blue flutes.
Alright, I'll stop
Those like
selling
make
them.
more seeds.
It's the only thing we can grow in this season, so we might as well grow it.
Increase everybody's growing.
Look at me, look at me. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Aww.
I'm mad.
I don't see it.
I was working
Oh,
very
Oh, we
hard
can't
at
see you guys making out.
You can
Sad.
see it on my stream. Watch my stream. Up my viewer count.
Don't want it right now.
You better be saving room for Yoba.
We need a balloon's worth of space between us when we dance.
You've never heard the term leave
someone-
enough space for
someone is
Jesus?
saying my name.
Yes,
Wait a second.
but I've also seen them. Oh my God, Edie,
Ah!
mute yourself if you're gonna do that.
What?
Where they like have balloons around, and so the measure for if you're giving enough space is if you can fit a balloon between you.
What size balloon, though?
It's
There's
just like a regular sized balloon, just the kind that you blow up yourself.
And then there's the people who get off on balloons popping.
Look.
That's probably where that king comes from.
I can't
mean-
remember what they're called.
Their hearts were racing as they were dancing at the prom. At the junior prom in middle school. And then they had that balloon right between them, and it was just that's where it started. It awakened something in them.
Whereas furries, we just have the fact there's all of these cartoons with.
Yeah, we just have Sonic
Animal.
and like Looney Tunes with Bugs
You're
Bunny
not a furry, though.
And Robin Hood.
dressing up in women's clothes to try to seduce Elmer Fudd.
A bunch of our plants appear to have died.
Well, that's
Girl,
unfortunate.
Stop impersonating a furry.
Unless they're supposed to look like that. Maybe they're supposed to look like that. I
Well,
don't
try to
know.
use Scythe on them. If you can Scythe them, then they're fine. Or if you can't Scythe them, they're fine.
Okay, they're fine. They just look terrible. That. Also, apparently killing bugs in the terrible bug place gets algae soup.
Terrible bug place.
You haven't been there yet.
I should
Where
go
is that?
mining again soon, but I've been foraging a lot.
You need to get a quest that's at the train place from the wizard. The
Oh.
wizard will randomly give you a quest to go and get some talisman, and the talisman is in a terrible
Oh,
bug
no.
place.
My gamepad ran out of batteries. Now I have to actually use my keyboard like a sucker.
Fuck
Why is
you!
it wireless?
What? I'm gonna be shit at the game for a little bit as I get used to using keyboard. I'm not gonna bother changing my batteries right now. I don't really give a shit. Welcome back, Giant Nerd Guy. I have no batteries in my controller anymore. So I'm using...
You get a wired battery pack.
Well, I have rechargeable
It's
batteries. I have rechargeable batteries, and they're right there, and I could do it like at any time, but I don't feel like doing it right now, so I won't. I have like plenty of rechargeable batteries.
So, Kyle, you're gonna marry Lewis, right?
No.
You should marry Abigail. Abigail's cute.
Also
Or
no.
Sam. Sam is also cute.
Still
No
marry
one's gonna
Alex.
get married.
Fuck Alex. He's an asshole.
No one's gonna get married. But some of us have already gotten married.
He means nobody's gonna get married to him.
Oh.
He wants to remain a free agent so he can screw anyone he wants. But you mean you can do that in the cult. They just have to be a cult member.
And what
He
about
comes
Byron?
to the bed sometimes. I have the mod that makes Lord Byron cute.
Interacting with people takes away from time I can spend mining.
I mean, he has a point.
He does have a point. That is
So
a
marry the
very
dwarf.
salient point.
Marry the dwarf then.
Too bad you can't marry Sandra.
The dwarf will help you mine.
Goodbye, weird thing.
How do I change
Whee!
hotbars on keyboard?
Fuck if I know.
Put batteries in your controller and then use your controller.
I was wondering how
Fine.
to do that for a long time.
I will do it. I will put batteries in my controller. I'm grabbing the
Yep.
batteries right now. I'm putting them in. Which way does this go?
I don't think you can change hotbars with keyboard.
One battery in. And 2 batteries in. And the cover
Don't
goes back
remember how to
on.
do this thing.
And then my current batteries go into the charger right now. And my controller turns on. And now I have my gamepad.
And suddenly begins to LJ.
And then Lost Joke dies.
See, you should have put batteries in your controller sooner.
You can't blame me for that, god damn it.
And the controller
He
begins
can
vibrating.
and will.
Dwarf, do you know anything about goblins?
Does he know anything about goblins?
No, he doesn't know anything about goblins.
Well then, what use is he?
No use.
No
Somewhat
use. Yes?
It says I lost 4 items from my backpack, but suddenly I gained a crab.
I don't know what to tell you.
You got
the game
crabs
is
now.
just really insane right now. Edie, you should mute yourself. Edie, you can't hear me.
Edie is never going to mute herself.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go give a present to Pam, because I can still do that this week. I want to get Pam's hearts up so I can fix up her her trailer. Eventually, I'm not gonna do it first off, but I want
I
the
wonder
option
if
to.
that probably won't fix it up for everyone. That'll just fix it up for you, huh?
I have no idea. Pam, are you in here? No, she must still be at the bus stop. I need to talk to Leah to upgrade Pam's house. Why would I talk to Leah to upgrade Pam's house? Where is Pam? It's 5:30. I guess she might have to be at the saloon.
I mean, if she's not at the bus stop and she's not in her house,
There she
then
is.
she's probably
I
at the
somehow
saloon.
missed her. We were zoning in to the zones at the same time, and I somehow missed her. Here you go, Pam. Thanks a million, kid. You're welcome, Pam. Leah isn't the carpenter. Robin's the carpenter.
Leah does work with wood, though.
She works with someone's wood.
Primarily mine, yeah.
But you don't have wood in this incarnation, do you?
Yes.
Really? I thought you were incorporeal,
I'm a Fuda ghost.
but you're incorporeal.
Yeah, so.
So how can she work with your wood? She can't even touch your wood. Her hands go
not-
right through your wood.
No, if he concentrates, he can people can touch him. That's like the whole
Yeah.
point of the movie Ghost.
I'm not involuntarily corporeal.
I thought Ghost was he was like controlling her body.
No, in Ghosts, he can do that, but he can only do that to like mediums, so to people who can see him, I think. But also, if
for
he
some reason I have that mixed up with Sister Act, and so I'm imagining her as a nun.
I mean, it was the same actors.
Yeah.
But if but then he could he eventually learned that he could concentrate and move physical objects with enough concentration as well. As
So
a
he
ghost.
could move a dildo if he wanted to.
Yes, he could do that.
Was Ghost the one where someone died horribly on the broken glass of a window?
I think so. I'm not sure. Ghost was the one with Patrick Swayze and Whoopi Goldberg.
That's the only
I mean,
detail I
Final
remember.
Destination
If
is
I'm
one
even
where someone
thinking
dies
of the
horribly on
right
the glass
movie.
of a window.
Yeah. Ghost wasn't really a horror movie. It was more of a, I don't know, drama, like a
Weird
wacky,
rom-com.
wacky. Yeah, it was like a wacky romantic drama. I like how I mentioned Patrick Swayze and Whoopi Goldberg. I don't even bother to mention the girlfriend.
It's Whoopi Goldberg, wasn't
Does she even does she even do movies anymore? I haven't seen her in anything in forever. Demi Moore
Oh, I don't know.
was the girlfriend.
There's a lot of actors that you don't see in anything anymore.
Like the whole cast of Charmed.
You know
I think
they
she
have a
was
new
so embarrassed
show, right?
by marrying Ashton Kutcher that she withdrew from public life.
You know they have a new Charmed TV show?
Do they?
Yeah, I don't think anybody from the old one is in it. But I haven't actually seen it at all. Probably shit.
So they do.
Well, every current show that's continuing a franchise or rebooting a franchise is shit.
Pretty much. You know what? Better Call Saul is not shit.
Yeah, that's like the one show. You found the example that the exception that proves the rule.
Yeah, yeah. You know they're also making a new animated Star Trek series for kids. I don't know,
Great.
like they specifically
Hope it's
say
not by 4 kids.
it's for
Yeah, if you
kids.
want a slice.
Like it
They
makes me
said that
think
about
of
Clone Wars as well.
it makes me think of the original animated series that like
There was
yeah, kids could watch it. Yeah, there was a Star Trek series in the 70s and it used like most of the original cast as the actual voice actors.
And it was
So, they
animated?
just-
I didn't know
yeah.
about that at all.
So they just played themselves. But they were basically just Star Trek episodes. Like it was just Star Trek in animated form is all it was. Like it wasn't anything really much different. Like they could do a little bit more because, you know, they could draw stuff instead of having to use special effects. But
yeah,
like there was no
Star Trek
real
isn't really
difference between
super adult show.
yeah, but there was no real difference between the animated series and the actual show, the original show. So I can't help but wonder what is going to happen with this new animated Star Trek.
It's gonna be shit.
Someone left
It is
their
gonna be
scythe
shit.
here.
It's 12:30, by the way.
I'm also
Mm.
stealing everything else that's in here except for the scythe and the fishing rod.
Okay.
Got left.
We might not be shit.
I don't know.
Well, it's being made by CBS, so it's gonna be shit.
I think most animated versions of current like shows or movies end up being shit. Like I can't help but think of like there was like a Stargate cartoon, there was a Highlander cartoon,
There was a
and I don't mean
Stargate cartoon?
yes there was. There was a RoboCop cartoon. There was a Highlander cartoon,
See-
and I am not talking about the anime. I mean there was a cartoon, a kids
No,
cartoon.
I remember the Highlander cartoon. I remember liking it when I was a kid.
A lot of stuff is just I don't know. But then again, you have stuff like Batman, which was essentially loosely based on the Tim Burton movie. I mean, that's why it was made, is because the Tim Burton movie
Where the
was
cartoon
out.
was the best thing ever.
Yes,
It
the
was better
cartoon
than
was
any
great.
movies.
It was a Conan cartoon. I remember that.
I think I ever saw
Merg.
the Conan
Yeah.
cartoon.
Have you read or seen anything about the theory that CBS isn't even legally allowed to use the actual original Star Trek canon?
Yes, it's because level 9 foraging. It's because movie rights and television rights are separate, and people get confused, and it is confusing. Basically, CBS does not have the movie rights, so they cannot use anything that has been in a movie, specifically like design-wise. But they still have the television rights, which means they still have the rights to stuff that was on the Next Generation TV show and the original Star Trek television show, and Enterprise and Voyager and DS9. But they just can't use anything specifically from the movies without approval from Paramount.
Leia just told me to stop by her cottage sometime.
She also told me that we could cuddle under the quilt and drink hot cider.
Yeah, that's
The,
what she told me as well.
The wizard wants an iridium bar.
I think that
Good luck with
iridium
that.
is worth more than what he is offering.
He's offering 5 times market value, but I don't
I don't
believe
even know
him.
what that is, but I still feel like it's worth more.
Yeah, he's pretty much never gonna get that bar from me. We have 5. We do have 5 of them.
Hey, Merg, come here.
What? What do you want? Why do you have a snake?
What the fuck is that?
Why are you giving me a lava eel?
I'm giving
Oh,
you my
you caught
eel.
it.
It's gold, too. I'm putting it in the wrong chest, but I don't care.
You have an
Take
ice
my
cream?
eel.
You're putting your snake on the wrong chest?
Yes.
Yes, I am. I am doing that. I am doing this thing that you have described.
That thing exactly.
I'm trying to think of what other, like, stupid, shitty cartoons there were in the like 80s or 90s that are like based on
So I just got given
movies, shows.
a chocolate cake randomly.
Well, give
in
it to me.
real
I'm
life.
hungry. I would like some.
Give it to me.
Or it's a chocolate pie that, because I made a sad post online,
Oh, yeah,
someone
Mortal
came over to my
Kombat.
house.
Clint, where the fuck are you going?
You
and
gotta
was
share
like,
that with Rel.
Oh my
Share
god.
it with me.
Why is Clint leaving?
No, you have
Clint,
to
your
come
store
here.
is open. Wasn't the
You're
D&D
selling some
cartoon
shit.
generally well liked though? It was the movie that was really shitty.
The movie
I think
was
the
bad.
cartoon was pretty dumb
alright.
too.
What are we talking about?
The D&D cartoon.
Stupid cartoons based on movies or television shows.
Oh, I needed that. Beer.
Clint, where are you actually going? Why is your store open, Clint, and yet you're just like wandering away? Where's Clint going? I'm following him.
Someone needs to put some fruit in the jam making machines.
This is my day today. I'm just following Clint.
Is he going to the
Someone who
doctor's
is in there.
office?
No, he's going to the community center.
Someone who is in that room, please put some fruit in the machines.
The coffee make the
jam machines.
jam machines.
I'll put some fruit in your machine.
Do it.
That's why I
Do it
said I was
now.
gonna do it.
Do it now.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh my god. You're not doing it fast enough.
Harder.
I can't
This
open
is depressing.
chests.
Yes, Clint. It is depressing that your shop is open and yet you've just completely left it.
I can't open chests, so my work is done for this stream.
God damn it.
Well, I was gonna get my tool back, but Clint is being a tool, so I cannot.
I guess it was Leah's turn to hang out on the porch out front.
Yep.
You know,
Why do
if
they
you
take turns? They should just hang out together out here.
if you spell Clint with all capital letters and then put the L really close to the I, That's what he actually is.
That was dumb. That was bad. You should feel bad.
Clint should feel bad for abandoning me in my time of need. You have to water those, Edie. You have to actually
Lies.
water those.
No,
Water the plants.
can't make.
There's a keg outside that needs something in it too.
I'll tell you something that needs
One.
something in it. My mouth
Space?
needs food. Not anything lewd, just
Well, your mouth
food.
needs something in it, but I don't know if it's food.
What else would it be then? Elucidate me,
Not
Will.
Penis.
Elucidate me on what it would be.
What Edie said.
Yes.
That can be food.
I
Only
mean,
if you're
I
in
would
the
hope
war.
that wouldn't be food.
This isn't a vor cult.
It could be.
Edie is a slime.
But only with willing partners. We're not doing non-consensual vor. We're not all about that non-consensual stuff.
Do you ever read anything about those people who volunteered to be eaten by some dude?
Oh,
Yeah.
he probably ate them.
Apparently,
No,
it's
Link-
actually legal. Apparently, in some places,
I
it
think
is
Lynxie ate it.
it is legal to eat someone if they were consenting.
Oh, I
Well,
gotta
it isn't
see.
legal to kill them though.
You don't have to kill
Oh, I
someone to
didn't
eat
get a
parts
cutscene.
of them.
It's very contentious.
Well, that guy wasn't eating just parts of them though. He was like,
Wasn't that in like Japan where that
he went
happened?
on like Craigslist and he was like looking for people to let me kill and eat them.
I swear there was a story from Japan where that happened, like in the
Well, there
90s or
is
2000s.
a guy. Yeah, there is a guy in Japan who wrote a book about eating people, but he was eating like dead bodies during the war or something.
It's a lost joke. Stop dying.
One joke, why?
Well, look, I thought it was one slime.
Stop it.
Apparently, it was 3 on top of each other.
Stop
So when
losing
they
us
all
money. We're
charged
trying
me,
to
I
save
just
up.
died.
We're trying
They
to
do
save
that
up for stuff.
sometimes.
Oh god damn it! There's stuff at the quarry if anyone wants to go to the quarry to get stuff.
So
but
that
my
that
pickaxe is in the shop.
That single iridium was worth 5,000. That is how much he pays for iridium bars.
I mean, it's not bad, but I don't think it's something that I'm going to place import on doing right now because we don't
God,
have that much
Shane is-
iridium, and I would like to.
Shane is taking
Yeah.
you somewhere on the bus. I'm very confused.
Shane is taking you somewhere to murder you.
He can't murder Edie. Edie is the one that provides for him.
We're almost there.
I mean, if
He
Shane is
murders
a
Edie, then-
vampire, Edie has nothing to offer him. That's probably why
Gulp.
they're.
Shane
Pre-game
is the
murders.
vampire.
No, I thought it was Shane or Sebastian. I don't fucking know. They all start with with an SH sound, and I just get them
Sebastian
confused.
does not start with a sh sound.
We're watching like a
Sebastian.
football game or something.
His name is Sebastian.
Your name is Sebastian.
He's getting me drunk at a football game.
Whenever I hear the name Sebastian, I just think of the kid from Neverending Story.
Aw.
What are you doing with this horse, Greg?
Horseplay.
You're just humping it. Like ghostly humping it.
That's what I said. Horseplay.
Are you sure it's not pony play?
Same thing. That doesn't have a pun in it though, so
Your face
I'm
doesn't
just
have a pun in
horsing
it.
around,
Kyle?
Merg.
Kyle, what are you doing to the pig?
Nothing. I was
Working
looking for the
Sure, nothing.
Was it?
You were staring very intently at the pig's ass.
I went AFK.
A likely excuse.
Uh-huh.
Did I pet
Man,
the animals
It's only the
today?
5th, really?
I guess I did.
I'm surprised that Shane's 10 heart event is the gridball game and not Alex's. You'd think that Alex would be the gridball game.
Alex only pretends to be a jock to fit in.
Where's my wife?
Alex isn't going
Shane
to pay money
pretends
for you.
not to be a jock because he doesn't think it's cool.
Cry. Now it's nighttime. Entire day is gone.
Oh, I'm full stars with Pam, or full hearts with Pam. Thank God for that.
Well, if you like Pam so much, why don't you marry her?
What if I could? What if I could?
No, you just have to upgrade the building.
I've broken the game.
Oh,
Okay, how so?
I jumped off the horse and somehow went in the shed door, and now I see the shed, I see Rill in there, but I'm not in the shed.
I actually heard you as you jumped off the horse into the shed.
I've gone into the nether realm.
This is how the cat gets where it goes.
Do I exist outside?
Let's
Nope.
see. Could be behind the shed. No, I don't see you.
I don't exist anymore.
does not exist
You
anymore.
will probably just have to log off.
Note to self, don't jump off horses and through doors in one move.
Note to self, no more horseplay.
That's going a bit too far.
Do we even have a lobster?
I haven't
No.
seen any. It would be nice to find some.
We just need to keep doing the thing every day until we get one.
More strawberry wine is ready. That means I need to build more winery things.
Who keeps putting coffee in here?
I want it. It's mine.
Mine.
I'm
keep
making
making
melon
it.
wine.
I keep making it, and someone keeps stealing my coffee. Just let me have my coffee.
Yes, I have been stealing your coffee.
Where do you put it?
I didn't put it anywhere yet. It's still in my inventory.
Real, if you drink the last of the coffee, you're supposed to brew a new pot.
Yeah.
You seem to have been slimed. Come here. Stop. Take this. What do you use the coffee for?
You drink it so that you run fast.
Okay.
I mean, also you can make Harvey love you with it, but I don't do that.
Why would you ever want to make Harvey love you?
Because I have to marry and divorce everyone, obviously.
No, you don't. We don't have money for that bullshit.
I love that that's the reason why we can't do it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the only reason Dangerously Funny has money for that bullshit is because he has modded the game to cheat.
Well, he originally started doing it on a game that he'd already been playing for like 20 years. So he had tons of money and was bored.
God, I couldn't imagine doing this game for 20 years. Like, I would think that you would be able to be done with it by at least like 5 or 6 if you
No,
just
the
go for all the stuff.
the most hilarious thing about the fact that he'd been playing the game for like 20 years is the fact that he never got to know any of the people in town. He basically
that sounds like me.
ignored everyone in town until he started doing his videos, and then he was just like, oh, where does this person even live? Like, who is this person? Like, and apparently he never found Sebastian before until people told him he needed to marry Sebastian, and then he was just like, where is he? And then he realized that you have to like sit in his house all day and wait for him to come out at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
That sounds like the way I would play this game if I was playing it solo. That would be me.
Never talk to anyone.
It's
Never
1:30,
talk
by the way. Whoever isn't in bed,
Kyle.
go sleep.
That's how I play the game of life.
That's how I play
Right.
the game of life too.
He's also the first person I heard refer to Sebastian as a vampire. So
As a what?
as a vampire.
Vampire.